I registered my marriage with Gabrielle Archer behind everyone's backs, but in 3 years, she has promised me a real wedding 33 times, and 33 times she has broken that promise for the same man her childhood sweetheart, Nathaniel Taylor. The first time she flaked, it was because Nathaniel Less dog died. She told me she couldn't host any happy events for 3 months out of respect for a pet. I was left standing in my tux, apologizing to all our friends and family while she was comforting him. The second time Nathaniel had us to Machique, she literally had the wedding car turned around mid-drive to buy him medicine. Every single wedding after that, Nathaniel would suddenly have a crisis. I fought with her, I lost my temper, but Gabriella always hit me with the same line. Nate and I are just close. You're my actual husband, so don't be so petty. Last night was the 32nd time. Gabriella missed our ceremony because of a party celebrating her 999th successful case. Nathaniel organized it for her. At the party, everyone assumed they were the couple. Ms. Archer, you and Mr. Taylor are a perfect match. Make a toast. The crowd roared, and I, her husband of 3 years, was forced to shrink into a corner, watching my wife look at another man with pure affection. I left the party early to wait for her by the hotel, hoping to avoid a scene. When her car pulled up, I saw Nathaniel sleeping soundly in the passenger seat. Gabriella looked at me, her tone cold and matter-of-fact. Go home by yourself. I need to drop Nate off. I stared at the car. Gabriella is a total clean freak. Once, I got drunk helping Hurl and a client and nearly got sick. She looked at me with pure disgust and said, "You smell terrible. Find your own way back." She left me in the snow, and it took me 4 hours to walk home. But now, a drunken Nathaniel was allowed to sleep peacefully in her pristine car. Her rules were only meant for me. I forced a bitter smile. "Are you still coming to the wedding tomorrow?" I asked. Gabriella hesitated. "I have to look after Nate tonight. Let's just forget about tomorrow for now." My heart didn't break this time. It just went numb. "Okay," I whispered. I pulled a document from my bag. "Sign this." Maybe she felt a flicker of guilt because she grabbed the pen and signed it without even looking at the title. She handed it back and said gently, "When I come home tomorrow, I'll bring you those pancakes you like from the west side." Then she drove away with him. She didn't come home until noon the next day. I was sitting on the edge of the bed when she walked in and stood before the mirror. Her neck was covered in marks. Marks Nathaniel had left there while she was supposed to be at our wedding. She caught my gaze in the mirror and started to offer another fake apology. But I just pointed to the paper she signed the night before. The cooling off period is officially over. "Gabriella, that wasn't a wedding contract you signed last night. It was the final divorce decree." Her face went pale as she finally read the bold letters at the top of the page. You tricked me?" "No," I stood up, feeling lighter than I had in 3 years. "You were just too busy with Nathaniel to notice that I finally stopped waiting. Happy 33rd anniversary of your lies, Gabriella. I'm out."